name is Ava Franzen and I am 8 years old.
Who is your dad?
Douglas Franzen.
How old is he?
43.
Do you know what his favorite food is?
Cookies and basically any dessert.
What's his favorite color?
Red and blue.
Does he ever cook for you?
Sometimes he cooks, but it's not always good.
What's your favorite thing to do with your dad?
Basically anything. Sometimes we do farm work or play outside.
If you could go anywhere with your dad, where would you go?
To the farm.
What's your dad's job?
He works at CIA and he sells farm equipment and he farms.
What makes your dad so special?
That he's just there.
Does he always say something to you?
Go clean your room.
What's your dad good at?
Grilling and going to me to practice for softball.
Does he ever bug you?
No,
How do you know your dad loves you?
just doing things with me.
What does he do with you?
We do multiple amount of things, so basically the main one we farm.
Do you have any special memories with your dad?
This one time we were playing outside and then Sarge, he went down to the creek, our dog, and he came back and he started like laying and rolling and jumping all over Dad and then he almost fell over.
What is something your dad has taught you?
How to farm.
Is that special to you? How would you describe your dad?
A very fun, different, unique person.
If you could say anything to your dad on Father's Day, what would you say to him?
Give me my cats back.
Is there anything else you want to say special to your dad?
I love you. Happy Father's Day.
I'm Noah Weedy-Camp and I'm 19 years old.
And who is your dad?
Doug Franzen.
How would you describe your dad?
He's a very laid-back person. He is the opposite of my mom. He's very laid-back, very slow-going person.
Does he cook?
He doesn't cook. He grills, but yeah.
What's he good at grilling?
Bratwurst.
What are some memories you have with your dad?
One of the best memories I have was being a little kid and wanting to drive a tractor, and from then on it was, well, you're going to drive this one, and then you're going to work your way up, and then you're going to work your way up, and now he trusts me with machinery that's worth a lot of money.
What is your dad's job?
My dad's a farmer and he's an equipment salesman.
What makes your dad so special?
Just because he's a very hard worker. I mean, he's worked for our family as long as I've ever known him. I mean, our family started off kind of different, but it started out with my mom and I, and then Doug, my dad, and then now we've got Ava, and he's always worked very hard for anything we've ever had.
What has your dad taught you?
My dad's taught me how to be a man.
What's your favorite thing to do with your dad?
Just spent time farming with him.
Does he ever bug you?
No, not really. I mean, he doesn't want to be in your business unless you want to include him in your business.
How do you know your dad loves you?
Just because he's always answered every question I've ever asked him, anything I've ever needed. When I was younger, real young, I didn't have a dad growing up, and Sorry, this is just hard. But Doug came into my life when I was a young kid, and he showed me what a dad was. And I can do nothing but thank him for that. And then I don't know how long I had called him Dad, and one day he came to me and wanted to know if he could adopt me. And it was kind of, weird being adopted, because I had known nothing but him to be my dad ever since I was a little kid. And then the ball got rolling, and the next thing I know, we're in a courtroom, and a judge told me he was my dad. And ever since then, we've just grown from there. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you.
Happy Father's Day. We love you.